Yep, yep, yep. Yep. That is right. It is time. We got another big fight on our hands. And I must say that I am indeed excited. So, not only do we have the Earl Spence Jr. and Ugas fight coming up here in a couple of weeks, which, FYI, I was in the boxing gym today. If you guys follow me on IG, you guys would know that I was in the boxing gym today and I finally filmed my keys to victory for uh, Ugas and Spence. So I need about a day or so to edit it, get it uploaded, and give you guys my thoughts about the keys to victory for each man for that fight. Along with that fight, we got another big fight, man, coming up. I believe they announced it to be June 5th in Australia. That's right. George Kambosos Jr. versus Devin Haney. We've been scratching at the surface for several weeks, if not at least a month or more, talking about this fight. And there's been a lot of shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shenanigans between who wants to fight, who doesn't want to fight. Kambosos fans thinks that Lomachenko was a bigger fight, a better fight. And then, of course, Haney supporters and Haney fans are like, well, hold up. It seems like to us, Haney's getting ducked. Why is everybody ducking Haney? But look, man, that's the politics of boxing. We pull our hair out trying to understand it, but there is no understanding it because it's politics, man. So it seems to me that they finally reached a deal. And it looks like Kambosos didn't really have a choice. I mean, I guess he could have theoretically fought somebody else, but he knew that he would get lambasted and shredded in the media. I mean, let's keep it real for all the Kambosos fans out there. If he didn't fight Haney, like, okay, if you think that Lomachenko was bigger and better than Haney, it's a bigger fight. All right, well, we can argue about that. We can debate about that. But if Lomachenko's not available and it's Haney, then that's what it is. Like, it's got to be Haney. If you fight anybody else, the media, the boxing fans, we're not going to accept it unless you're just a Kambosos dig rider. I mean, let's just keep it what it is. First, let me give my shout outs to my man Vinyls Crew Clips. What's good, my bro? Mangus Allen in the building. 88 Sports Talk also in the building. Jay Smooth up in the building. Thanks for dropping by. We got my man Boxing Matchups with Dwayne Freeman. PGH Big Dog in the building. That's my man right there, PGH Big Dog. We got Yave. Salute to you. Thanks for dropping by. Razor 531. Salute Divine. Everything Kambosos said seems scripted and fake. We're going to get into it. We're about to get into it right now. Marcus Wall in the building. So look, man, I'm gonna give my reaction to the press conference that just happened, like literally what, an hour or two ago, and I haven't seen it yet. So you guys know how I do it, man. I give you guys raw, uncut reaction to press conferences, weigh-ins. Anytime a fighter is interviewed, I give my thoughts. I react to it. That's what I like to do. And I like to do it, uncut. I don't like to do this like, oh, let me plan it. Nah. I just give you guys straight up how I feel and what I think about it. This is part of the build up, part of the lead up to a big fight like this. If you guys know, I did it a lot for the Wilder Fury fight. I did it a lot for some other big fights, and I will do it for this fight as well. So let me get the press conference up and ready. And then I will give you guys my reaction. As soon as you guys come in the building, you guys know the drill. Smash that like button. Or better yet, slip, jab, left hook that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Stay a part of the conversation. All right. So, what I'll do is this, right? Keep it nice and simple. I will give my reaction and, give some thoughts along the way. And when my reaction is done, Then I'll give you guys a little bit of insight as far as how I feel about the lead up to this fight, because there's been a lot of shenanigans, man. And I'm going to read these gentlemen's body language. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to look at the body language. I'm going to see what they say, or hear what they say, rather, and look at their body language. I believe that Bill Haney's there as well. Devin Haney's dad. Let's see what he's got to say. And I'll let you guys know who I think has the upper hand, at least for now, in the beginning, right? This is the first press conference to announce the fight. And along the way, I'm guessing there'll be a couple more. They'll probably have one in Australia at some point where they're both there physically. But nonetheless, man, so that's what I'll do. React to it. And then afterwards, I'll let you guys know who I think has the upper hand, who I think is scared, is anybody scared, etc. And we can chop it up. So I appreciate everyone dropping by. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. The people that came in here early, I don't want to have you guys wait. I appreciate you guys dropping what you're doing, coming in, listen to Vance's Boxing. It means a lot to me. Andrew Charles in the building. What's good? We got 13 people in here. We should have 13 likes. I don't know why my man Dwayne Freeman isn't wrenched up, but my man Dwayne, congratulations. You have received a wrench. Thank you for all the support over these past several months. And also my man 88 Sports Talk. I appreciate the loyalty. And my man Final Screw Clips as well. You've been subscribed to the channel for a very long time. Want to make sure that I get all these wrenches sorted out before we continue forward. All right, we good to go now. All right. So I'll keep the volume on. Yeah, I'll keep the volume on, but very low. I'll probably pause it periodically just to try and stay away from a possible strike. And if I get shot down or shut down, you guys know why. It won't be the first time. It won't be the first time they fucking shut me down. But let's try to get this through. All right.
Sure. It's been a crazy ride. You know, it began in Madison Square Garden with George's stunning win over Teofimo Lopez, who was perceived by many as the best fighter in the world at that moment in time. And George took care of business, became the undisputed champion.
What's up, K-Rod?
There's
not
only
yet,
one
bro.
belt
Not yet.
out there that he doesn't have, and Devin Haney has it. We negotiated to make the biggest event possible for the people of Australia. George was insistent on defending his belts at home, and he really wanted to defend them in Melbourne.
Let me speak on that real quick. So this whole idea, right? Because I'm guessing, and for those of you just joining, I haven't watched this press conference yet, but I'm guessing at some point during this press conference, SM, what's up, man? Thanks for dropping by. I'm guessing at some point in this press conference, Kambosos is probably going to say something about like, oh, I've done the travel and I've done the road work and I've put the work in to be in a position to have a fighter come to me here in Australia because I've been going to America, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, like I'm assuming Kambosos is going to bring that up. They made a really big deal about it. Here's my thing, right? It's like, I don't have anything wrong. I don't feel like that's wrong per se. You know, it's no different than a UK fighter asking an American fighter to go to the UK when the UK fighter is constantly going to America. No problem with that. All right, cool. You're the unified champ. Cool. But I don't know why they keep beating that drum. They keep beating that drum over and over again. Like they just want to remind people on all this road work that you've done. It's like, all right, bro, but look, man, you're from Australia. You got to come over here to the States if you want to get recognition. The best fighters are here. It is what it is. The best fighters in the world are right here. And if you're not from America and you feel some kind of way about that, I'm sorry, but not sorry, because it's fact. Every fighter in every other country, or every country other than America, knows that if they want to go to the upper echelons of boxing, they got to go to America, and probably several times. So it is what it is. So I'm getting kind of annoyed. Like in the beginning, I was like, all right, cool, let the people know. But now it's like, oh, man, I know you're the unified champ. Yes, got it. You want Haney to go there. Great. Now let's keep it moving. I doubt these two dudes have anything healthy to say.
And it's
I'm
one
going to
of the
skip
reasons
this,
I'm so
guys.
grateful
I
to
can't listen to
the
their
Victorian
bullshit.
government and to the people of Melbourne and to the sensational spectacle, one of the biggest fights in years.
It is good.
I am True Maine. What's good, bro?
We're talking serious income. And the way that they do that...
You don't need a real estate license?
Don't need a license?
Don't need credit?
5 years I've been on the road. 5 years.
See, there he goes again.
Doubted by many.
There he goes
I
again.
stayed focused. I kept that tunnel vision. And I knew one day I'd collect all of this. And I knew one day I'd step into this stadium and collect another belt. It's great to be back home. Great to be here at Marvel Stadium. I have to thank the Melbourne government, the minister, my promoter, the Bell Entertainment, TEG, and the people of Australia. Not only Melbourne, but the people of Australia, because
hit that like button.
Like I've said many times, these belts are not only mine, they're ours as a country. Greece as well, my heritage, they're ours. And when I step on this beautiful stadium, June 5th, these belts ain't going nowhere. They're staying here. Great win against all odds. 13-1 underdog.
All right, just real quick thoughts. He starts off right off the bat. Oh, it's been 5 years. It's been 6 years. Road work. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, beating the drum again. And then he goes into, he defeated Teofimo Lopez. He was the underdog. I got nothing wrong with that. I mean, the thing we have to understand, right? Most of us in here, we're diehard boxing fans, right? We catch up on boxing, if not several times in a week, at least once a week, we are catching up on boxing, right? But casual fans, they peek in maybe 1 or 2 times during the buildup of the fight, and then they watch fight night, right? So sometimes we have to listen to this repetition over and over and over again, and the fighters remind us of their accomplishments, and that's all part of the sell in the fight, so that's fine. It's for the casual fans, cool. But I hope that they talk a little bit of shit. That's what I'm in here for. All this other promotional side of things, I don't care. I've heard it 10 times already. I want to see if they talk some shit. And I don't know if they do or not because I haven't watched this yet. And nobody spoil it. If you have watched it, don't spoil it. But let's get back to George.
But I knew what I was going to do that night. I never changed. I said it all along. From day dot, I will be world champion, especially on that night. But that's the thing of the past now. I'm never content. I'm always striving for more and more. That's why I chased the biggest names. There was only 2 names I ever asked for this stadium fight, return fight. I could have fought anybody. Any person I could have picked.
I'm going to stop him right there. See, that's what I was saying earlier. If you came in early, right, is that I'm not buying that. Yes, it's true. Theoretically speaking, you could have fought anybody else. Okay. But let's not play games here, George. Let's not play games here. You knew damn good and well that your back was against the wall and you had to fight Devin Haney. And there's no shame in admitting that. I don't know why you have a problem admitting that. It's weird. Like seriously, just very strange that you got a problem admitting that you were forced. I mean, I guess you don't have to admit that you were forced, but you should at least say, I had no other choice but to fight Devin Haney. Don't do none of the, oh, well, I could have fought this guy or that guy, but I didn't, I decided to fight Haney. It's like, no, because if you would have fought someone else other than Devin Haney, you would have got ripped to shreds by the media and by diehard fans especially, and definitely majority of casual fans as well. And the only support you would have gotten were the people that are close to you and the people that are crazy about you. But you're going to get all the hate that you can possibly imagine here in the States. So don't play games. You had no choice but to fight Devin Haney, and that's what's happening. Deanna Branch in the building. All right? So now, if any Kambosos fan wants to have a conversation about, oh, Lomachenko's the first choice and Devin Haney's the second choice, I'm fine with that. I'll have a conversation with you. I'm not up here bashing Kambosos because he fights Lomachenko. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. But to suggest that Devin Haney is like not important is kind of pathetic. And so when you come out here saying, oh, I could have fought someone else, no, you couldn't. And you know this. You know this. All right, moving on. Hit that like button.
For one of the best names, Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Unfortunately, Lomachenko is not available. Beautiful. Devin Haney, step up. Now we'll take your belt. I want the best fights. I want the best warriors.
He did step up, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, it's Devin Haney. Step up, Devin. He's been step up. He's been waiting. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Hey, and FYI, this is the first time I'm watching this press conference, all right? So this is all live, right? This is what I do here, Devon Says Boxing. This is live right here, uncut. But this is my reaction. This is my reaction to this press conference. Bro, what are you talking about? Devin Haney step up. He's been step up. He's been waiting. He's been waiting for like at least at the minimum 2 to 3 years. He's been waiting for an opportunity like this. Teofimo Lopez didn't want to fight him. And there were rumors and speculation that you didn't want to fight him either. I'm glad that the fight is finally made. I'm excited about it. I want to put all that behind us and move forward. But this is, I would rather, here's my thing. I would rather George come up here and just talk a bunch of shit. Devin Haney ain't shit. He's not as good as me. I'm going to beat him because of X, Y, and Z. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, he had to step up. And, oh, I could have fought somebody else, but I did it. George, don't do that. I was liking you, George. I was liking you. I rooted for you. I showed you a bunch of love and support when you beat Teofimo Lopez. Don't do this.
Lomachenko is not available. Beautiful. Devin Haney, step up. Now we'll take your belt. I want the best fights. I want the best warriors to keep showing the world who I am, what I'm about. Correct, I could have fought anybody. But could I do that on my homecoming fight, my return fight, this beautiful stadium, give you guys an easy fight, and you just leave home with a sour taste in your mouth? Never. I can't look at myself in the mirror. I said I fought the best guy.
Yes, because you knew that the media and the boxing fans would rip you to shreds if you fought somebody other than Devin the Dream Haney. That is correct. So, I don't know, bro. It sounds like a little bit of damage control here. Everything Boxing was good, bro. Good to see you in here, man. Always good to see Everything Boxing, man. Chavo TV, what's up? All right, so we both of us watching this for the first time. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. All right, here we go. Come on, George. Don't do this.
Boys,
I used to like you, George. I still do like you, George. Come on, George. Let's go. Let this go. Let it go, bro. Don't do this. Talk some shit. I want to hear some shit. Let's go.
back to Australia.
Like, talk some shit to Devin Haney. That's what I want to hear.
That I did. I've been putting the work. People ask me, when does Cam start? Cam started as soon as I beat Teofimo Lopez. As soon as I battered him and took all his belts, Cam started the next day. I was on the phone to Lou DiBella and to my management and to my team. Who's next? Can we get these guys? Are they going to step up to the table after that performance I just showed the world? So I'm in great condition, ready to fight. I'll fight today if we have to. I'll take it old school. Let's do 15 rounds in this beautiful stadium. I can't wait for June 5th. Look, I've been a contender on the rise for a long time before I won these titles. So I've been looking at all these guys. I got notes on all these guys. I know how to beat all these guys, and I will continue to beat all of them one by one.
Okay, so good. This is what I like. This is what I like to hear. This is what I want to hear right here. It's like, yep, I've been doing my homework. I've been doing my film studies. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to beat them. And what I expect next is Devin Haney ain't shit. That's what I want to hear now. None of this little like flamboyant shit in the beginning. No, just Talk shit, man. I mean, look, a lot of people think that you were ducking. So this is your opportunity to tell the world that I wasn't ducking shit. I mean, not that people will believe you, but at least, make a case for yourself by going after Devin Haney. That's what you got to do. Let's sell this fight now. King of Kings Boxing. That's what's good. That's what's up, bro. All right, let's go. Come on, George.
Round by round, one by one. So, look, I'm not going to disrespect Devin Haney. He's a good boxer, but he ain't elite, and he will find that out the hard way. They call him the dream, but now that it's signed, reality is going to kick in. Day by day, that reality is going to set in stone. And you're going to see it. This stadium, this fighter you got in front of you, this ain't no game.
This is a dream.
He seems pretty confident about, having to fight at his home stadium. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? Do I need to say anything more? But that's cool. All right, cool. All right, you earned it. You earned it. I won't go down that route. But all right, man. Devin Haney's up here. Let's see what he has to say.
Stone. You're going to see it. This stadium, this fighter you got in front of you, this ain't no game.
This is a dream come true. I thank God for it every day. I prayed for this time to come, and now the fight is official now, and I can't wait. Thank you, God. Alhamdulillah. I'm so gracious, and can't wait.
Bill, alongside you, your father and trainer. Bill, you saw the fight where George became the champion of the world in Madison Square Garden, the home of boxing, if you like. What did you see in the opponent that your son needs to beat to achieve his lifelong dream?
For me as an owner, it's a peace of mind that I know that the right parts are getting in, the parts that we.
Well, shout out to George Kambosos and the wonderful job he did with Teofimo Lopez. It's a true Cinderella story, no different than our story as well. This is the Super Bowl of the lightweight division, and we're happy to be a part of it. We're happy to have the dance partner and George Kambosos, a heck of a team, and Peter Kahn, Lou DiBella. Everyone has done an excellent job at making this thing happen. So we're very much looking forward to it.
So it seems to me so far, right? And I know this is a bit edited. It's not the full thing. But Kambosos is coming out a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Like not sarcastic, but a little bit provocative, right? A little bit like inciting. Like he's trying to poke Devin Haney in the ribs, try to get a rise out of him. A little bit of cockiness, and Devin Haney and his dad, they're being very professional, very well spoken, especially Bill, his dad. So that's what I'm seeing so far. So let's go ahead and continue. Jeff, what's up, man? I am Trill Will, also in the building. That's what's up. Thank you, Jeff. Tell the people, let the people know. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new.
Oh, I mean, he's amazing. He's both a great person outside the ring, as well as being a great fighter inside the ring. And come June 5th, the world is going to get a chance to see. It's a lot of different dimensions to his game. He has an arsenal full of different things, a toolbox full of different things. And come June 5th, the world will get a chance to see how much he'll put on display.
I think George is a great fighter, and I've been asking for the top fighters for a while now, and I finally have, gotten one of them that's in their prime, that's coming off the biggest win of their career. So I'm happy about that.
And that's facts. That is absolute facts, what Devin is saying. I've been waiting, I've been pleading, damn near begging to get a big fight like this. And I've got George in a position where he's got all the belts, well, most of the belts, all but one, and he's in his prime. Like, this is what I've been asking for. This is what I wanted. I didn't want an aging champion who's holding on to belts. I wanted a guy who beat the guy to take the belts in his prime, and I'm going to beat his ass in his own backyard. Right? That's what it sounds like to me. So Everything he's saying is facts. He's been waiting for this moment, and it's finally here. TS Boxing in the building was good, man. Hit that like button on the way in.
But what I will do is, so I'm happy about that. But what I will do is go in there and handicap George of the things that he does best. I will take away from him and make it an easy night. Thank you to all the fans that's tuning in, all the fans in Australia, all the fans in the U.S.
He said he's going to handicap him by taking away his best skills or his best talents or whatever he's best at. That's an interesting statement. So to me, that sounds a little bit calculated. That sounds like there's a plan. And from what I heard from George, it's just like, oh, we're going to win the belts. I'm going to be victorious. I'm going to make Australia proud. But I haven't heard anything that sounds like there's any type of calculation. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm a calculated person. It's like you give a little bit away without giving too much away. You understand me? I'm going to handicap you. Whatever you think that you do good, I'm going to take it away from you. And that's me telling you my game plan without actually telling you my game plan. Hit the fire emoji if you understand what I'm saying.
All of George's fans, all of my fans, without you guys, this fight wouldn't have been able to get made. So I want to say thank you guys for that. And tune in June 5th. It's going to be a hell of a fight, the biggest fight of the year by far, and it's for all the marbles. So it will be final. It will finally be a king of the lightweight division, and it will be me.
Yeah, I respect that. But he says he will finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor?
I knew it was coming eventually. George. Come on, Georgie. This man, he had... I knew he had to say it. This man just said, oh, he said he's a king. What is a king to an emperor? Hey, George. Okay. You Alexander now, huh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You got the Greek heritage and shit. You a conqueror. Okay. My man. Oh, I knew it was coming too. Because I've heard him say some similar shit before, and I was thinking, is he gonna go that route? I gotta play that back, man.
It will finally be a king of the lightweight division, and it will be me.
Yeah, I respect that. But he says he will finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor? I am the emperor. I've gone and done that, and now I will conquer even more. So, I respect that.
I'm sorry. Just
know.
I don't mean to laugh at the dude, man. I that's not me. I'm not that type of guy. But it's just funny. It's just like it's the language that is funny. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. It's like it reminds me of Mike Tyson. Y'all remember that one time when he was interviewed in the ring after a fight, and he was like, what did he say? Something like, Sonny Liston and Jack Dempsey. I'm cut from their cloth. I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm a conqueror and all this other shit, right? It's like George is trying to take a little page out of Mike Tyson's book, and it's like, all right, bro, you got all the belts but one, so now you're a conqueror. All right. Okay. I mean, that's the type of language you're using. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but it should just sound funny to me. I'll play it one more time for kicks and giggles.
And it will be me.
Yeah, I respect that. But he says he will finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor? I am the emperor. I've gone and done that, and now I will conquer even more. So I respect that. He's a good kid.
Oh.
Just know that we chose you.
Oh.
We looked for the biggest fights.
Oh, did y'all catch that? Did y'all just catch what he just said? This is the first time I'm watching this. But did you just catch what he just said? Hold up. Did I hear him right? Maybe I'm tripping. Hold on. I might be tripping.
Finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor? I am the emperor. I've gone and done that, and now I will conquer even more. So I respect it. He's a good kid.
Ooh.
But just know that we chose you.
The man just said he's a good kid. So here we go with that kid and boy talk, I think. I think that's the type of language that's about to happen. The dude just said kid. See, I caught it. Right? Yeah, that's right. As Devon said, my ears are in tune. I caught that shit. You didn't get one past me, Georgie. You didn't get past it. You didn't get past me. Calling him a kid now. Okay. We'll see how that goes down.
Finish his fight as a king. What's a king to an emperor? I am the emperor. I've gone and done that, and now I will conquer even more. So I respect it. He's a good kid. But just know that we chose you. We looked for the biggest fights.
Oh, here we go with the choosing stuff. You had no choice, bro. Stop this, man. Don't do this to your image, man. Come on, Kambosos. We cheered for you, bro. We cheered for you when you beat Teofimo Lopez's ass, bro. We cheered for you. And even if some of us are Devin Haney supporters and we want to see him do well and be successful, we still respected you. You know what I mean? We hope for a good fight. We want you to bring your best. But don't do this, man. Don't do this. Because every single person that I know of here on YouTube, at least, that makes content, we gave you a standing ovation, man. Ovation. Well, we stood up and clapped our hands for you when you beat Teofimo. And one of the biggest reasons why we were excited and proud and supported you when you beat Teofimo, because Teofimo was out there talking shit to Devin Haney, disrespecting Devin Haney. And now you're doing the same thing. Hold on. Time out. Something just dawned on me. So you basically are a hypocrite right now. You are basically Teofimo Lopez 2.0, my man. That's what you're doing right now. Teofimo Lopez out there talking shit to Devin Haney, talking shit about you, right? At the press conferences, disrespecting you. His dad is disrespecting you. They were doing the same thing to Devin Haney. And you were the underdog. You were the humble man coming from Australia. People got behind you. They said, yeah, beat this dude's ass because he got a big mouth. And we're sick of hearing it. We're sick of the shenanigans and the tirades and the chaos and the silliness. Beat this dude's ass. You win. We support you. And the only thing that we asked is to fight Devin Haney. That's the only thing we asked for. And now you're doing to Devin Haney what Teofimo was doing, and you said that you hated what Teofimo was doing and how he was acting like, and now you doing the same thing, bro. Man, the more I think about it, the more disappointing it is. Guru, what's good, man? I see you. Cursor, what's good? I see you. Wow, George.
So I respect it. He's a good kid. But just know that we chose you. We looked for the biggest fights. Could have fought anybody. There's a reason why. So June 5th, looking forward to it.
I'm not a kid, so he can stop calling me a kid. I'm a man, and I will show him that in the ring. Respect me as a man. And if he doesn't want to respect me as a man, I'll gain the respect in the ring. And second of all, he could say that he chose me, but that's not the truth. He was forced into this fight. He did not want to fight me, and up until today, he did not want to sign a contract up until today. So he could say what he want to say. He did not choose me. He was forced into it.
Hey, respect to Devin Haney. Now, rather you think that him using the word kid is racist or not. I'll let y'all debate that. I'll just say this. There ain't nobody call me a damn kid. I'm a grown-ass man. Like, who the hell you think you are calling me a kid? Even if there's a cultural difference and you're in Australia, I'm over here in America, whatever it is, man, maybe there's a misunderstanding of use of vocabulary. I ain't no damn kid, regardless. I'm a grown-ass man. And I'm glad that Devin Haney just said, excuse me. I ain't no damn kid. I'm a man. And I'm going to show you that I'm a man. Bro, see, that's the thing. You're digging yourself a hole now. If there wasn't a true, basically it's like this. Devin Haney was already hungry, right? He was already determined. He's already getting impatient. And impatience is what drives you, right? Especially when you have the talent of somebody like Devin Haney. Impatience, it's fuel, it's fire, it burns. So he already had that. Now you're going to go in front of everybody and say, oh, I'm about to fight a kid. He ain't shit. He's below me. That's what when someone calls somebody a kid, that's saying you are beneath me. You are below me. You are inferior to me. That's what it means. It's disrespectful regardless if it has racist intent behind it or not. It don't matter to me personally. When I'm clearly a grown-ass man and you call me a kid, you are saying that I am inferior to you. And kudos to Devin Haney for saying, timeout. No, I ain't no damn kid. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm about to show you. So the fire was already there. The determination was already there. The impatience was already there. But now you starting to let loose a lion out of its cage, bro. And if you didn't come out here saying this dumb shit, well, maybe, I don't know, man, maybe it would have been a good fight. Maybe it would have been a competitive fight. Maybe it would have been a fight for the ages. I don't know, right? But now, man, we may see a whole different type of Devin Haney that we never saw before. And remember Deanna, remember I told you. Remember I said not too long ago, he's going out there in Australia. He's got to put every single tool in his toolbox and bring it to Australia. He can't leave any tool behind because he is not just going against George Kambosos. He's going up against the whole country. But maybe this is the will of the gods right here. Pun intended, because George Kambosos, he's Greek. That's why I said the gods. That's right. I know what I'm saying.
He could say that he chose me, but that's not the truth. He was forced into this fight. He did not want to fight me, and up until today, he did not want to sign a contract up until today. So he could say what he want to say. He did not choose me. He was forced into it.
You were chosen, boy.
And
you were chosen.
Can you repeat the question for me
Whoa.
again?
Whoa. Did he just call him a boy? Did he just call him a boy? Because kid, hold on. Kid could be slang. It could be a cultural slang. Right? Disrespectful nonetheless. Because I already explained that, right? I'm a man. You know that I'm a man. You call me a kid. you're saying that I'm inferior. But now you're saying boy. Right? So the disrespect level was like here. And when you say kid, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like right here. You about to bottom out. And then you say boy. Hey, there's nowhere else to go except straight to the bottom. There's no more leniency when you use the word boy. But maybe my ears ain't working right.
If he doesn't
Show
want to
me.
respect me as a man,
Show me.
I'll gain the respect in the ring. And second of all, he could say that he chose me, but that's not the truth. He was forced into this fight. He did not want to fight me, and up until today, he did not want to sign a contract. Up until today, so he could say what he want to say. He did not choose me. He was forced into it.
You were chosen, boy.
And
you were chosen.
Can you repeat the question for me again? No, I wasn't chosen.
You were chosen.
He was forced.
You
He was
got
forced.
forced
You
into
didn't
this.
want. For me again. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. And up until today, he did not want to sign a contract.
One last time, I don't want to believe it.
Up until today, so he could say what he want to say. He did not choose me. He was forced into it.
You were chosen, boy.
And
you were
can
chosen.
you repeat the question for me again? No, I wasn't. I wasn't chosen.
Wow.
You were chosen.
Of course.
Wow. The ultimate disrespect. My ears did not fail me. They are working just fine and tuned. George had to go there. He couldn't help himself, I guess. Hey, yo, hey, hey, what did Denzel Washington tell Will Smith after he smacked the shit out of Chris Rock? He said, when you make it to the top, that's when the devil comes for you. Hit the fire emoji. I'll wait. When you make it to the top, George Kambosos thinks that he's on the top, unified champion. The devil comes for you. Hit the fire emoji. I'll wait. Wow. When you make it to the top, the devil comes for you. And so this is where we at now. Someone's knocking on the door, George. Something is knocking at the door.
Until today, he did not want to sign a contract. Up until today, so he could say what he want to say. He did not choose me. He was forced into it.
You were chosen, boy.
And
you were chosen.
Can you repeat the question for me again? No, I wasn't. I wasn't chosen.
You were chosen.
He was forced.
You got forced
You
in
didn't
this
want this fight.
position.
You didn't want this fight.
Position. I'll take the same deal as
You said
Loma
what?
does. I'll take the same deal as Loma. Yeah, you're on a
And
different
what I do?
broadcast.
And what did I
You're
do?
on a different
And what did I
broadcast.
do?
You're on a different
what did I do?
broadcast. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. Because I knew I could beat you.
Show me June 5th.
I trusted my skills
Show
so
me
much
June
that I
5th.
knew, no matter what, I'd fight you anywhere, wherever. I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you, and you'll see June 5th.
I'll be waiting.
I'm about to be.
I mean, that sounds like a lot of confidence to me. I was willing to fight you anywhere. I would have fought you in your backyard if I had to, because I know I can beat you. It don't matter. See, George keeps deflecting to the whole like, hey, you said that you were going to take the Lomachenko deal, but you really didn't. And all that shit don't matter. And why do you keep bringing it up? None of that shit matter, George. So stop it. I mean, in the eyes of many of us, you've already made yourself look like a fool by using words like kid and boy to a grown-ass man who's a champion himself. I mean, you acting like you're Bernard Hopkins or some shit at the end of his game, talking to a young dude coming up trying to like knock out the old dude or something, or like knock out the old king. Like, there's not that big of an age difference, bro. Like 25-year-olds fight 30-year-olds all the time. It's like, what are you doing to yourself, bro? Like, I mean, damn. Even if George wins, shit, even if he knocks out Devin Haney, right? Let's just say, knocks him out. We're not going to forget what you said, bro. You got to be held accountable for the things that come out of your mouth. Like, that's the thing with shit talking, right? There's a shit. Let me put it into perspective. Don Dada, I see you, bro. I know what you're saying. I'll address that. You came in late, but let me put this in perspective, right? We all, or some of us, at one point in time in our life, we watch battle rap, right? We watch battle rap. Battle rap, it's you go in. You attack their appearance. You attack their mom. You attack like their girlfriend. You attack whatever you can use. You use it in a battle rap. But there's just certain things that you just don't you don't say. And if you say it, like words like boy and kid or other words, like there's a little small box of words that you just don't use because it crosses the line. Right? So if you use those words, then you are literally playing with the devil. And you will be held accountable for the things that you say. Like, people listen. It's very simple. It's very simple. In the boxing game, in a battle rap, or in a comedy show, or whatever it may be, right? It's like, the mic is yours. Talk your shit. Devin, you ain't nothing. Your skills ain't shit. Even if you said I'm superior in skills than you are, I'm cool with that. Right? Like, I know I can beat you because X, Y, and Z. Your dad ain't shit. He ain't gonna help you. Nothing's gonna help you. You're coming into my backyard and I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna welcome you to Australia. I'm gonna welcome you to the bush, to the outback. You can even say, I'm gonna bury your bones out there in the outback. I don't give a shit. But there's just certain things that you just don't say. It's not that hard. And more than likely, people are going to say, oh, well, hey, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. They're going to say, well, it's a cultural difference. Boy or kid or the N-word, it's different in Australia. It's different in the UK. Well, I got news for you. Devin Haney is American. And you show ignorance when you don't understand other countries' cultures. Ignorance. And going back to Don Dada right here. He said Kambosos did say he could have fought a tune-up instead of Loma or Haney. No. Listen, man, you came in late, so it's cool. It's all right. I'll calm down. Woosah. Look, bro, it's like this, man. Yes, theoretically, he could have fought a tune-up. Sure. He's the champ. He can do whatever he wants. But let's not play games here. Let's not play games here. He didn't have a choice, bro. How you gonna fight a tune-up when the whole world's eyes are on Kambosos, bro? And he's the one who said it, bro. Don Dada, he was the one that said it. It came out of his mouth, bro. He was the one that said, I want to be like undisputed, like now. My next fight, I want to be undisputed. That's what he said. The boxing fans didn't say that. That's what he said. And so when you say things, we're going to hold you accountable to it as boxing fans. So he wanted Lomachenko. I don't agree with it, but okay, I can reason with that. The next best thing is Devin Haney. There's no other way to cut it or slice it, bro. So I'm not going to accept when people say, oh, well, he didn't have to take Devin Haney. Yes, he did. Yes, he did have to take it. And if he didn't take it, he would have been shredded in the media, especially here in America. Maybe in Australia, they'll try to throw it under the rug and try to deflect. But here, nah, it wouldn't have been accepted. And he knows that, and his team knows that. Therefore, he had no choice but to fight Devin Haney. But it doesn't matter because that's the fight that should have been made anyway. So, prove me wrong, Kambosos. Prove me wrong. Become the undisputed champion. I'll come on here. I'll eat my crow. I haven't even given my official prediction yet of the fight. It was just announced today. But after I do my film studies, and if I choose Devin Haney to win this fight, and Kambosos wins fair and square, by the way, no shenanigans with the referees and none of that bullshit, because that's a possibility. But if he wins fair and square, I'll come on here, I'll eat my crow like I do every single time. It doesn't happen very often, but when I have to do it, I do it. Drew Titan in the building. What's good, man? I appreciate the super chat there. Appreciate the love as always, big bro. Oh, hey, and what Tio's saying, the N-word. Oh, trust me, he got roasted too. He got roasted too, bro. It's not like we are singling Kambosos out, right? And for all the people that are watching, peeking through the bushes and the blinds, they don't want to comment because they don't have the courage to. We are not singling out Kambosos. We're not. You will be held accountable for the things that you say and your actions. And that is what is happening. And I have to constantly remind people, because people are stubborn and hard-headed, or they're arrogant. They don't want to believe it, or they don't want to accept it, that we supported Kambosos. We uplifted Kambosos. We celebrated with Kambosos. We wanted nothing but the best for Kambosos. But everybody's held to the same standard. All right, moving on before I get lit.
I'll take the same deal as Loma. Yeah, you're on a different
what I do?
broadcast.
And what did I
You're
do?
on a different
And what did I do?
broadcast. You're on a different
And what did I do?
broadcast. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. Because I knew I could beat you.
Show me June 5th.
I trusted my skills
Show
so
me
much
June
that I
5th.
knew, no matter what, I'd fight you anywhere, wherever. I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you, and you'll see June 5th.
I'll be waiting.
I'm about to become undisputed. This is a dream come true for me. What I'm be upset about?
Sound very angry. Sound very upset. I want to see that energy when you step in here in June 5th with me. Just answer the question.
I think it's kind of funny, right? It is a bit it is a bit comical because Black Star Sports was good, bro. I find it a little bit comical because it's like Kambosos is he's acting like a bully. He's literally playing the bully role. Like, I get it, you're the champ, cool. You know, you're supposed to have confidence. You're supposed to tell the challenger that they're not good enough to beat you. But he has on his own accord and by his own choosing to be the bully into the lead up of this fight. It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear that he's trying to be the bully. Just answer the question, boy, kid. And it didn't take long for Devin Haney to be like, nah, I ain't no damn boy, I ain't no damn kid, I'm a grown-ass man. And I would have fought you in your backyard if I had to. Like, we ain't playing games here, George. We are not playing games here. I'm not Teofimo Lopez. That's basically what he's saying.
You got it, bro.
Come on, Bill, answer for him.
Yeah, Bill, I just want to know about your camp.
Hey, you don't tell me what to do. I answer the question when I want to answer the question. If you tell me to answer the question, I'm not answering it.
Bill looks like a world champion. Look how he's dressed. He's dressed like me, sharp, in the suit. Devin forgot the suit. I don't know if he owns one, but
Cringe. Bro, come on, man. Look at this dude smiling, bro. Look at Georgie. Look at George. Look at this smile. Look at this smile from George, bro. Look at him. Hey, George. Look at hey, this is I mean, look at Bill, right? It's just kind of like, wow. Wow. Look at this. Hey, just answer the question, Bill. So it's like, hold on. Let me get this straight. So basically, I'm gonna call you all kinds of boys and kids. I'm gonna disrespect your manhood because I feel you're inferior to me. I'm an emperor, and emperors conquer kings. Okay, I'm putting all the pieces together here. Then you start ordering people around. Answer the question, Devin. Answer the question, Bill. Ha ha ha. Look at my sharp suit. Right? Am I understanding this correctly? Like, if no, seriously, if I'm not reacting to this correctly, or if I'm becoming unhinged for no reason, somebody let me know. But I mean, that's what I'm hearing in my headphones here. I got some nice, $300 Marshall headphones here. Right? I'm an emperor. Emperors conquer kings. Cool. Boy, kid, shut up. Listen. Answer the question. Look at my sharp suit. Wow.
I don't need to wear that. I want to wear these belts on June 5th. I'm gonna show you how to wear the belts on June 5th.
Reality's kicking in. You ain't gonna go near them. This is just a dream for you. Just enjoy it.
Hey, Dondada, hey, bro. Guess what? Devin Haney may not be the best and most eloquent speaker, but that don't matter. Skills pay the bills. This is boxing, baby. This isn't a poetry contest. Come on, bro. You know better than that. You're a boxing fan, right?
You know, shout out to the Victorian government and both. I have to say again, Peter Khan, who's also offered us first class treatment to come over and train and get ready to give the people the fight that they're clamoring for, to make sure that these two gentlemen are well taken care of, and it's a fight that's going to be settled in the ring. I know that it's something that Kambosos made as the last option. I have a lot of respect for him and Jim, but Devin was the last option. And, alhamdulillah, God doesn't make any mistakes. Now it's set forth to June 5th. Everything will be finalized and settled. Shout out to Bob Arum and Top Rank for providing this platform. And ESPN, it's going to be a heck of a fight. We plan to come out a month in advance to Australia. Hopefully we can get a chance to do some media and also put in the work that we want to need and get adjusted to the climate. No, I think that's just something that's George's personality. But when the two men meet in the ring, it's going to be settled. It's all about skills. Skills will pay the bills. Nothing that George can do or say can get Dev out of his character. Dev is ready for this fight. George spoke about the many miles, the 8,000 miles, or the journey to come over. This has been a 15-year journey for Devin. So the amount of time that it's going to take to come over, anything that George is going to say, anything that any fans or anything that's going to do, it won't be anything that's going to be that's going to disrupt him. We graduated. We made our bones in Mexico, in small bars, onto this big stage. So nothing that is going to surprise us. Devin is going to be ready for everything.
Styles make fights at the end of the day. He had a great night on that night, and he beat Teofimo, but I'm a different fighter than Teofimo, and I will show like I said, the best things that he does best, I will take away from him.
Right? Didn't I just say that earlier? Where he's probably going to say, and he just did, so I predicted it, but basically that, hey, I'm not Teofimo Lopez. Congratulations. You beat Teofimo Lopez. Good. And he's probably thinking in his head, I don't have a problem with you beating Teofimo's ass because I don't like his ass anyway. But I'm not Teofimo. Styles make fights. I'm a different beast. I'm a different animal. I'm hungry. I'm determined. I'm not going to underestimate you like Teofimo Lopez. Like, let's keep it real. No disrespect to Kambosos, but hey, a big part of why you beat Teofimo is because Teofimo underestimated you. What's the number one rule in boxing? What's the number one rule coaches tell you when you step through the ropes? You about to do sparring or you're preparing for a fight. Underestimate no man. I don't care what color, what creed, who they call God. Don't underestimate any man, bro. And Teofimo Lopez broke that golden rule. Cool. So you did what you had to do. Do you think Devin Haney is going to make that same mistake? Do you think Bill Haney is going to make that same mistake? Y'all can answer that in the chat.
Look, I'm very excited. I've worked extremely hard. I've gone back and forth from the US, all over the world I've been to get to this.
You've already said that, George. You've said it at this press conference like 3 or 4 times already. We know this. You've traveled the world. You've done your hard work. Oh, yes. And you said it another probably 20 times on Twitter. So
these guys sit there and complain. They're making millions of dollars and they complain about a trip all the way to down under. I've done that trip for free. Lost money with my family and my kids in the cattle class with screaming babies to achieve this.
Bro, you talking about Devin Haney crying, but you crying. You're saying they're crying because they're making millions, but what are you doing? Like, you are crying, bro. You're looking for a pity party. Like, a lot of people, like, we get it. That's why most people aren't even talking about, or at least I'm not. I'm not complaining about Devin having to go to Australia. I don't really like it per se because, at the end of the day, I'm an American. I'm going to go for the American fighter more times than not. And I respect and appreciate Devin Haney's skills. I'm a little bit uncomfortable when they have to go to a different country, but I'm not complaining about it. I'm not coming on the mic and saying this is bullshit. He's got to go to Australia or whatever. So we are pretty much accepting it. We're like, all right, shit, Kambosos is the champion. It is what it is. We just got to make sure we're ready. That's it. So you saying that he's crying, but like you keep looking for a pity party. Like, bro, like let it go. You're like, we've already accepted the fact that Devin's going to go to Australia, and like we're cool with that. So why do you keep drilling that into people's head? Doing Teofimo did not underestimate George Kambosos. He says that I don't care what Teofimo says in the interview. He's a clown. I don't care what he said. I don't care what his dad said either. The dude underestimated George Kambosos, period. He thought George was going to be a cakewalk. He didn't do his homework, and it was clear. If you understand the sweet science and you understand boxing like I do, because I've been around it for almost 20 years, and I'm telling you right now, the man did not prepare. He went in there to try to knock off George's head, and that was his only plan. It didn't work, and he got chopped up. Period, point blank. This is chess, not checkers. Underestimate no man. Don't pull that shit, bro. Do not pull that shit on me. I let people get away with a lot of shit on here. But if we're going to talk boxing and the X's and O's, don't pull that shit on me. Teofimo didn't prepare for shit. The only thing he prepared for, and I'll give him credit for, was he was in shape. Because if he wasn't in shape, George Kambosos would have stopped him. George would have knocked him out. But he came in shape. But that's the only credit that I'm giving him. He did zero film study, and he did zero homework. And George did. And you can see it through the X's and O's if you go back and watch the fight. But what are you talking about? Teofimo, wait, what? You were saying you're champion? My champion? What are you talking about? What, like, are you new to the channel, bro? Are you new to the channel? My champion Teofimo? I can't stand Teofimo, bro. What are you talking about? And yes, he was talking shit because that's what Teofimo does. Like, bro, are you serious right now? That's all Teo and his dad does is talk shit. That's literally their MO. That's what they do. Do you know what Teofimo and his dad said after the fight, bro? They literally said, and don't make me pull it up, bro. Don't make me pull it up. He literally said, when I got dropped, like I actually didn't get dropped. I was kind of like a slip. Yes, Teo and his dad be talking shit constantly, and they're still talking shit to this day. Teofimo's still talking shit. He literally said, like 3 days ago in an interview, that he feels now that the fight was fixed. Teofimo said the fight was fixed. Don't ever call him my champion. That disrespects my intelligence as a man. I let people get away with a lot of different stuff. Like, for real, man. The receipts and all this different stuff and the ducking and the clown and all this other shit. There's other channels out there with graveyards and shit handling that business. That's not me. But when we talk about the X's and O's, don't bring that shit in here. Exactly. My lungs were on fire. My legs were burning. My toe was crooked. My neck was jacked up. There was too much water in the middle of the ring. I slipped. Bro, don't do that.
So they're worried about. I've gone back and forth from the US, all over the world. I've been to get to this. Now, these guys sit there and complain. They're making millions of dollars, and
Platt Boys, yeah, bro, I'm still here, man, for another few days. I'm leaving on Saturday.
they complain about a trip all the way to down under. I've done that trip for free, lost money with my family and my kids in the cattle class with screaming babies to achieve this. So they're worried about a trip down under. So I'm very excited. I've achieved this, but again, I never get content. I never get content. I'm striving for more and more. And these guys are just another person in front of me. I will take them out, and I will move on to who's next.
Thank you, everybody. And Bill and Devin, can I say thank you so much for being part
We signed up. We signed up for it twice. Hey, we wanted it so bad, and we want to look for. We're looking forward to performing in front of the Australian people and the Greeks and on all your fans, not once but twice. So it ain't like that we did not look forward to this. We signed up for it not once but twice, and I don't know too many teams that would have signed up for it. That's how much we're looking to come down under, my brother.
You had no choice.
Oh, and that's another good point that Bill just brought up, because the original negotiations, as far as I was told, was George didn't want to put a. God damn it, man! Gee. YouTube always trying. I ain't paying premium. It ain't happening. I don't care. I don't care if you give it for free. It ain't happening. I'm sick of Google. Don't get me started. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself because they be blocking me and shit. But look, originally George Kambosos didn't want to put a rematch clause in the contract. He only wanted a one fight deal. That's very suspicious, right? That makes it very suspect, because if there's some type of close decision or some type of controversy, he keeps his belts and he never has to deal with Devin Haney again. But based off of what Bill Haney's just saying, that I guess they finally did, and maybe that was actually the holdup, was there was a tug of war between having a rematch clause or not. Like, Bill Haney ain't dumb, right? He understands this is boxing. Anything can happen. George might get a close decision, and if there's no rematch, then, all is lost. Not all is lost, but like you set yourself back quite a lot, right? You don't have a chance to avenge that close decision loss. So it seems like there will be a rematch clause, and good, and which is fine for Devin. It's fine if Devin comes in there, beats his ass, and gets the belts. There's a rematch clause. You exercise that rematch clause, and you already know how to beat him now. So it shouldn't be a problem for Devin either. My man DP going in tonight. My man DP. Raw Dot, the profit was good, bro. So, that's what it is, man. That's my reaction. It looks I finally got through it. For those of you who joined in a little bit late, y'all can go back and rewind the tape and watch it. Only thing that I can say is that I'm very glad that the fight has finally been made. We've been talking about it and debating it, and some of us were, getting upset that the fight wasn't being made and all these other details. But look, it's finally here, man, and I'm more willing, ready, and able to move forward and focus on this fight. Start doing my film studies, start doing my reviews, start doing my predictions and breakdowns. Because, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? All this other stuff that was said, it's highly disappointing, and I'm sure Drew's going to cook on it. I'm sure 78's going to cook on it. But just remember, though, it was your boy Divine Sense Boxing who reviewed this shit first. So make sure you hit that damn like button. It was your boy Divine who brought it to everyone's attention first. But look, with all the disappointment to the side, with the things that came out of George's mouth, what we're about to face is an opportunity to get an undisputed 135-pound champion. So I will start to shift my focus on that and start putting my energy into that. And for those people who came in here a little bit late, just another reminder, I was in the boxing gym today. If you guys follow me on IG, you guys would know. I posted a story of me in the boxing gym today. Very nice gym, by the way. Very, very nice. Got an old school feel to it, but also got like some nice equipment in there. So it was like a perfect combination. But today, after my workout, I pulled one of the dudes to the side and he helped me film keys to success for both Earl Spence and Ugas. So I'll be editing that probably tonight and tomorrow morning and hopefully have it dropped here on YouTube for everybody before I head back to the States. I'm going back to the States early Saturday morning. Going back to Thailand early Saturday morning. So I'll try my best to get it dropped for you guys before I head up out of here Saturday morning, so you guys have some nice content to watch in regards to Earl Spence and Ugas. That fight is only 2 weeks away. So I appreciate everybody dropping by, hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, stay a part of the conversation. As we get closer to the fight, more videos will be coming out. And as you guys know, Earl Spence, Ugas, I will be doing live commentary. Kambosos, Spence, I'll be doing live. Kambosos and Devin Haney, I'll be doing live commentary. And any other big fight. Just to let you guys know, if you're new to the channel, that's what I do out here. So appreciate you. And what's up, Don? I appreciate you coming and being a part of the channel, bro. I appreciate your subscription. Yes, sir, Plat Boy. If you guys don't know, Plat Boy plays. He's going to the fight live. And my man Plat Boy is going to the fight live. That's what's up. Don't forget, bro. Hey, Plat Boys, when you go and get that footage, send it to me. I would love to chop it up, cut it up, and put it up here live and talk about it. And make sure everybody knows that the footage came from you. So that's what's up. Thank you, Deanna. I appreciate you. If I'm not here live before I leave, like I said, I'll try to get another video out, the keys to victory for Ugas and Spence. And I'll see you guys when I'm back in Thailand, man, back in the studio, back to work. So once again, man, I appreciate you. If you haven't hit that like button yet, make sure you hit that like button and share this video. Like, for real. Like, that helps us all out. All these channels that you like out here, when they do a live or a video that you really like, share that shit, man. Put it on Twitter, put it on Facebook, send it via email, copy, paste it, send it on WhatsApp, like whatever. Like, send it out, man, because that's what helps us grow. These content creators that you guys like to tune in with, and share these videos, man. Super, super important. But anyways, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Thanks for everyone. Once again, man. Y'all stay up, stay strong, stay positive. It's your boy Divine, Sense Boxing. Peace.